Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I am Bob, and we're here for more Age of Wonders 3, the second in another set of 5 episodes that I am recording this weekend. And I think the first order of business for today is to knock this mean kitty out of the game. So, move up, and I'm going to use the my Wisp here to launch this battle. It says closely matched, but I think I do have a distinct advantage in this one. I am considering summoning another Archangel here, though, first, actually. Just to make extra dang sure this goes my way. And I'm going to want more in this area anyway, so you know what? We will abort the attack. I'm going to summon another Archangel right on top of me. Just to make absolutely sure this goes my way. And heck, I might even be able to capture that Archon Vassal while I'm here. Why not? I mean, I've got 2 Archangels and a mega powerful Sorcerer, so I probably could on the next turn. Alright, probable victory. I should hope so. We'll do manual combat and go ahead and knock this lady out of the game. I'm gonna do moving target on her succubus, okay. Ah, cursing my angels, how could you? Alright, so we are a bit outnumbered here. So I don't want to play it stupid. We'll let them come to me. Play defense. I will probably cast the Thunderstorm as soon as I can, but I think it costs 3 to cast. If I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to back up to here. Turn around. The only Raven that can hit her is that one, so we'll get that started. Start frying some stuff. And we'll bundle them all up together. Okay. Oh. Are you serious? Oh, you've got to be joking me. No. Critical success on Disjuncting Thunderstorm? Artica is at 0 casting. Wait. Yeah. That messed me up bad. That's not a good way to start this episode. Come on, guys. Okay, the Hellhound... Gosh, that's overwhelmed. I'm actually worried for Artica's safety now. I mean, I can make sure this Raven, those crows aren't going to kill her. And I can fly this one actually that far and kill the Hellhound and put pressure on the other crows. So I think Artica's probably okay from a safety perspective, because these crows, nothing can actually flank. Well, actually they could, because she's completely out of movement and lost half her health because of that. Oh, well, I'm glad I brought an extra Archangel in on this one, or else I think I'd really be in trouble. I should have summoned that other Wisp that I needed on the other side of the... Whatever. This will slow me down by 1 turn, but it'll slow elsewhere down by 3, so it's still a net win for me, I think. Alright. So, the plan here. Kill these crows first. And maybe I can actually even tempt the others with... That's 13. Minimum 20 damage per hit. And that's not even on a flank attack. So I'm going to try to tempt these guys with a juicy flank attack. Although they'll probably go for Artica anyway. And then I'm going to go here with this one and try to stun that Hellhound. Well, actually, either way, I would have prevented it from getting to me. So Artica should be safe regardless of what the enemy does, unless Elsewhere casts some nasty spell that does a ton of damage. But this guy will take a hit from that Angel if it tries to take off. Unfortunately, I wasn't arranged for it to work on this Raven. They are going to be able to get to her regardless. But unless she can do 30 damage to me in one shot, I should be okay. And fortunately, the succubus went after this guy, who is going to phase as far away as possible. And I'll still be in range, but that's okay. Okay, well, we'll end the combat round with the Wisp on defense, and really hope that she isn't able to somehow snipe my leader. Okay, she cast moving target on that thing, which is actually going back, probably to curse, yep. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Alright, was able to protect Arctica, but she is completely out of commission for the rest of this battle, apparently, so... let's see here. I gotta get that Raven off of her, and I'm gonna have to heal her. Still don't know that I'm out of the woods yet. I actually kind of thought that... Okay, it's 1 turn left. I didn't realize that Disjunction Backlash was 2 turns. Do not snipe my leader with a spell. Okay. We're good. Oh, and now my angels can actually heal her. So, most likely this thing will try to curse again on the next turn. They keep backing off and doing that. I'm going to use both of my angels to heal her. Actually, I can have her heal herself. So we'll get some self-healing in. Leaves her at 50 out of 70. I'm still going to do a normal healing because Arctica can't die. That would be very bad. And then I'm going to actually go pick a fight with this guy. And the Wisp can go help with that before long. Okay, kill him, or her, and you, let's go get rid of Elsewhere. That's what we came here for. I'll throw a curse at her from a distance, I guess. Hey, how do you like being cursed, you jerk? And I can also heal one of my archangels. No, you're not making it out of this one alive. Okay, I'm going to use the Mend Magical Being on you. And then you can go... Actually, you can go here. Get a nice flank. There we go. Alright, well, she's dead. Unfortunately, my casting points are gone for the remainder of this turn. There goes 122 just thrown away. Which gives me no way of guaranteeing that these units don't rebel. So I'm just going to have to hope for the best. Which is super annoying. It also wastes time while the enemies are probably trying to disjunct my spell. Next in queue is build housing here. This city is going to grow in 2 turns, so we'll reevaluate what it should be doing once the housing is done. I've got an idea for that. Something Impregnable talked about a bit, and I think I'm going to use this city to help do it. But we'll wait and see. We'll talk about that more in between turns. The Great Temple is done. The stone wall is being produced here, and this city is going to grow naturally in 1 turn. So on the next turn, this city will finally have that library in its borders that it's kind of been working towards for a while. At this point, though, I should finish the Grand Palace, so I think I'm going to do that before the stone walls, and I may even hurry production to get it done. Well, it's 100 gold minus 100 happiness for 5 turns. Yeah, I will hurry production on that. I think that's worth it. And I may not actually even, I won't actually even need the stone wall in that case. We'll just I'll queue it up, Yeah, I'll go ahead and queue it up just in case, but I don't think I'm going to end up needing it here. Actually, what I'll queue up is a mana vault in case it auto-completes production. I think I'd rather have that mana vault in there. But then, yeah, on the next turn, this city will have the magic library in its borders, and then I can start making those Draconian apprentices with the AoE firebomb stun things. Okay, got another firstborn in production here, 2 more actually. So I was gonna make just a full stack of these guys and smash some stuff underground with them. Select production for Tolran. Let's see here. This is my Orc City, and they don't really have anything to do at the moment other than upgrade towards Grand Palace, so we'll keep on doing that. Masters Guild probably would make most sense to do next. Public Baths. Actually, Public Baths actually probably makes more sense. Yeah, it does, because I can boost happiness. So do Public Baths, then Masters Guild, then Observatory. Although I'll actually end up changing that to a hospital. Alliance proposal for these guys. Always good to have more allies. Gotta figure out what to do about this Lich Castle now that my hero is a bit incapacitated up here. Fortunately, these undead can't come after me and do anything, so I'm not really worried about them. The Wisp can keep exploring. Probably should follow this. Well, hang on. Let me see what this one can find. And I've still got my Raven, too. You know what? Let's figure out where the Raven needs to go next, because I gotta find their capital. I'm suspecting it's this city, so I'm gonna fly him up here a bit. Can't tell for sure yet, but eyes on the enemy capital, everybody. I know where it is. And if everyone keeps moving, I should be able to locate Zari and make sure, not Zari, I'm getting everyone's names confused. It's been really bad in this series. I'll be able to locate elsewhere and maybe even keep tabs on her with this Raven. I'm going to explore all around this city and maybe keep the Raven in this general area if I can manage to do it without getting picked off by a succubus. Okay, the river doesn't bend the way I was hoping it did, but that's okay. I'm going to move him here and just end the turn right there. The important thing is we know where their capital is. We know where should be headed. Go this way with the Wisp, then maybe up a little bit, kind of fill in the map there. Can go here. There's another... Where's Iggy's army? They're not far from there. They're just at the bottom of that tunnel. There's another hero here. I'm not sure where they're going. They don't have any units that can embark or that can go on the water, so I can pretty boldly walk right up to them and look around. Can Iggy's army pop up and pick them off? I could, but should I? I think the answer is probably no. Iggy's army should hold this cave entrance for now until backup shows up. If I play my hand too early, they could respond with forces in here that I'm not aware of. So we're gonna stay down here and play it safe. I like kind of that setup for Iggy's army, so... I mean, I've got other units here. It's not like they're by themselves, though. I think what I will do is move everyone to, like, here. So they're all at least kind of together. We'll leave them on hold for a turn. We'll play it safe for now. Because the primary strike force is going to be these guys back here anyway. The Giants, they need to keep sailing because the rest of the flying floating units can catch up. I was planning on clearing the Sunken City. I think somebody requested that I do that, and I was actually planning on doing that, but with Elsewhere showing up over here, that changed my plans there. It's possible the Archdruid might still be able to handle it, but if I'm summoning Beast Horde out here, that's going to be a lot more difficult because a lot of the animals are going to be embarked. Not useless, but they'll be embarked. I can still check it out, though, I guess. I want to get the Earth Elemental in here for sure, because I think I can probably level him up. We'll take the Eldritch Horror in, and it's all flying, floating, and swimming units. Would be nice to have one more T4 in there, but that's not going to happen now. Let's get the White Witch in there, probably. Well, actually, let's see what is even in here. 2 Chthonic Guardians, snakes with inflict stun stuff. That's gonna really hurt the Earth Elemental. Fort attack. You know what? I think with those snakes being in here, we'll bring a Phantasm Warrior, because he's gonna be resistant to their shock damage. Probable victory, sure, but spiders. So we'll do manual combat and summon a Beast Horde, and that should make this pretty easy. And he might very well be able to kill that in one more go. I will go ahead and give him Touched by Faith, I guess. Because why not? What just happened? I think my game just glitched. I told it to give Touched by Faith, and she's just, like, stuck there. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably redo this battle. I don't know how far back I am. I think I saved it right before I came in here. So, I'll be back, I suppose. I'm probably gonna have to Alt F4, Control Alt Delete out of this. Okay, so if you guys are seeing this, it means the last battle I tried to fight in this wizard tower got, like, locked up in the middle of the battle somehow. So I have to redo the whole darn thing. So if you're seeing this, well, then you already know what's going on. I'm not sure which version of this battle I'm going to leave into the final released episode. I'll have to figure that out later. But I'm going to move the exact same units in there that I had before and do basically the exact same thing. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, this time the enemy is charging me, which is going to make things a little different. So I'm going to back up and focus on protecting the druid. She's still going to cast Beast Horde right away. They did not charge me like this last time I tried this. So there's some element of that just being random, I guess. Move you guys here. And now, for some reason, hang on. Where's the weather toggle, whether units move quickly or not, is in here somewhere. Tactical combat. Army Banners. Where's the speed of units moving around? I thought I had that set to fast, but maybe not. Maybe I've just been mashing right-click constantly. Oh, probably shouldn't have left an opening to go straight to the druid there. But that's okay. Looks like the animals are going to distract them enough. Alright, I'm just going to try to make this quick. I've already done this battle once, so I don't really feel like spending a lot of time doing it again. Right, where'd all my animals go? Well, that bores. You know what? They're all just gonna defend and make the enemy waste time attacking them. Alright, whatever you want. Ouch, didn't see that guy there. Okay, how about you don't stab my druid a bunch of times? Okay, I panicked him. That's good. Actually, I probably should have had this guy go after him and the other guys go after the snake, but well, that's okay, I guess. These guys can more or less keep that snake from moving anywhere. Yeah, he's all out of action points now, which means this guy's going to get 2 kills, which is good for me. I'm going to have the druid heal herself, and the snake can move on. So this Eldritch Horror could go this way, along with the snake. But I think the rest of my animals have these guys pretty well distracted. Oh, he came out and killed the spider, okay. We'll defend there, we'll defend here, we'll defend here. Okay. Got another... So you got the mage out there. Oh, okay, he's going after a wolf that just spawned over there. I think these guys might all be able to just gang up on that snake and kill it. Yeah, just get rid of him. I would try to min-max XP, but like I said, I'm a little impatient with this one at the moment. Let's give the nourishing meal to... You can't give that to a Phantasm Warrior? Does that not work on incorporeal units? Well, I guess it's a ghost thing it doesn't eat, so that makes sense. I want to try to petrify this thing. Dang it, that worked the last time I did this. Okay. And you just die. See, that guy's got pretty good movement coverage. I'm gonna try to avoid letting him get the jump on or flank any units. I will go ahead and move that guy that far and leave him on defense. Actually, I'm gonna block him with these other units so the mage can't do full damage to him. And let's see, you can give a nourishing meal to that guy then, since Phantasm Warrior isn't hungry. Wants to go after the snake, huh? Alright. I'm going to hit it with a range attack from the druid. That will do a lot of damage. Oh, goodbye. Alright. Then you can go eat the apprentice, or whatever it is Eldritch Horrors do when they attack something. And I think there's only just one snake left. Yep, just that guy. Okay, now you can heal the Phantasm Warrior. And everybody else can just run after that snake who's extremely distracted right now. Whoever gets to it first wins. Oh, I should have tried to web it with that guy. Oops. Stop killing all my pets. Ah, go after the weak guy, huh? There we go. Alright. Let's see, you can do a touch by faith. I'm gonna move you first and then do it. Last time I tried that, that's touch by faith is when it got screwed up. Alright. Then you just finish him off. So, what I was talking about in the last time I did this battle, and I think I'm going to leave this version in since this is the version of events that actually happened. So, whatever happened, what I was talking about in the last time I did this was basically, I just want to keep stacking XP on that Earth Elemental as much as possible. I got Great Stoning. That's kind of a cool one. Ooh, a Crystal Crown of Remote Sensing. Hang on, I think this is worth keeping. That's a +3 vision range item. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I want to leave Seeker on her. Well, hang on. I want to at least pick it up. Is that useful for my leader, or is her... It gives her Dispel Magic, Throw Curse. She's got Dispel Magic anyway. It also gives her Resistance and +2 vision range. I think I'm going to give it to her. Yeah, I'm going to send that to my leader, which actually I can do in a minute. I need to go into that Sunken City first, I think, with this army. I think they can probably handle it. Yeah, because none of my units are embarked, so they should be fine. Some of the Beast Horde units will be, although I actually can't cast Beast Horde again. But this is only a legendary structure. It does say closely matched, though, and those galleons can be a pain. I might not actually go for that. It depends. The Wraith are kind of low level. The warships are a machine, though, and can't be feared, and the Snake isn't going to be particularly useful against them. Plus, the Druid can't cast Beast Horde again. I don't know if this is worth the damages that I would incur doing it. Especially with those cannons being able to potentially snipe her. And if she gets sniped, I can't true resurrect her because my leader is dead. Or not dead. My leader is incapacitated. I lost all the spell casting points. So we're going to abort attack. We're not going to go in there. We'll stick to the original plan and just keep moving towards the enemy. The spiders, anyone who can float needs to start heading straight for that capital. I'm going to probably send this guy up here to sort of back up my leader. The giants can... They might be able to actually take this, but... Oh, hey, the witches can go on the water. I forgot about that. So I'll send them as far as that. I think I'm going to leave this little structure alone. We'll just get the spiders embarked and get the giants as far as they can go. Probably to there. Okay. That looks good enough to me. I would have liked to have cleared the Sunken City, but it's just the circumstances aren't right for it right now. I think it was a good idea, but things have changed. Bless is researched. I can select a new skill, and I think I'm going to be able to unlock the rest of these all at once. Let's start with the cheapest ones first. See, now I have Domain of the Sun, but I can't cast it. Summon Hellhound. 256. We'll just get Cleanse the Land and work on Domain of Life, and we will have all of the possible spells researched in one more turn. Oh gosh, that city... Oh wait, hang on, that changes some things. Okay, so Summer of Love triggered in this city, which is not what I wanted to happen. Crap. Because now Nuxbrom is at a point where it could permanently block the city's borders if it grows beforehand. I have to hope that Summer of Love doesn't trigger in there again. The one thing I can do is in this city produce housing after this is done, the Altar of Bound Souls, and that should still let Kreese finish first, like probably by one turn. So that's annoying. This is the one time, this is the one place and one time that I don't want Summer of Love to trigger. Dang it. I could also always build a settler in here if things really went south. I could build a settler and lower the population manually that way. But let's hope it doesn't come to that, because I don't want to have to do that. I'd rather be building elf settlers right now for something I haven't quite talked about yet. Some feedback from Impregnable. You know what? Maybe I can spy out the Necros capital here. Ah, yes, there it is. Cool. Alright, why don't you go here? We're gonna hope those guys can't reach me. Doesn't look like they can. So now I know where Frodo's capital is. And he is on the surface, which is good to know. It's kind of what I suspected, because I haven't seen anything of any real significance underground. Oh, well, apparently... Okay, so the way I'm probably going to edit this video, you guys probably already know that their capital is up here, but I haven't saved it yet. So anyway, there's Tungale. And I think after I did that, I moved the Raven down here and left its turn there. So we'll just do the same thing that I did before. This Wisp is going to, I think, continue to explore this river. Although I've got another one kind of coming up this way, so that may be a bit redundant, actually. Maybe I should send... Oh, wait, no, I should not send it on land there, because the undead will just kill it. I'm going to use this one to explore more in this direction. The only problem is, I think he's going to get picked off by dragons. Or random units from the Dreadnought moving in this direction. Interesting. Okay. Nothing I can do about that at the moment, and these guys all need to sit around and heal each other for a while. Oh, you know, I didn't even notice there was a pile of gold sitting right there. I'm going to finish this road here. This angel is still coming up north, and I'm not going to change that plan. We're just throwing everything we've got at this rogue to make absolutely darn sure she dies. Let's see, how about these guys? What are they up to? We already know where that cave entrance goes. I think I would like to start... So one major thing I would like to know is whether this body of water is connected to this body of water. It looks to me it's entirely possible they might be, but I'm going to probably send off some flyer scouts to double check. Okay, good. There is haste berries there. Most of these guys can't quite make it. I think I'll leave the two flyers together, because with the two of them, they could handle like small unit spawns. Okay. Maybe I will split them up a little bit. Depends on what I find over here. Okay, population growth for one of my cities. Another Tigran place to make friends with. It's looking to me like we may not have a land connection here. Or we may not have a water connection here. Which is actually kind of a bummer. I was hoping that water went all the way around. But it's looking pretty strongly to me like it doesn't. I think this is an entirely separate lake. Alright, well, at least it is still kind of a choke point area, so I think getting more cities out here would be handy. Although I do have kind of a lot already. There might be room for more. I'll think about that a little bit more down the road. I don't remember exactly what I did with this wisp before, but I remember spotting an army up here. And I think I kind of did something like this. I don't know. I knew I had an eye on those guys, and I had decided to keep Iggy's forces underground set up kind of like this. It's weird, because now I gotta redo a bunch of the stuff I already did. Alright, let's save it so I don't have to do any more of that over again. Army requires your orders. So we got these guys up north, and this is a place where I'm planning to probably build another elf city up here by all these gold mines and stuff. So originally I was going to send them back down south, but I think that I'm going to actually have them stay up here. The thing is, they need a healer. These guys are beat up. I'm going to make sure there's no other spawners in this area, so I'll use them for kind of exploring right now while they heal. But it looks like I'm fine. No more spawners over here, unless there's something down that cave. So I will probably try to clear off some of these mines. Some of them will be easier than others. Oh, there's goblins there for more race governance. And I think from here I probably need to keep building roads to just keep connecting everything. Alright, I think the next one is going to go to that orc city. So I'll double back a bit and kind of go like this. And this Archangel, still plans have not changed as far as I'm concerned, still going north. But if the Dreadnought is straight west, this area could become a problem. I got a feeling I'll run into Warlord stuff here, though, more likely than anything else. For now, though, keep going this way, since you're already kind of on that route, not too far from the other units ahead. Oh yeah, that's right, I got another builder down here making more roads, so we're good. We'll just get everything connected. This will actually make the Draconian slightly less happy, but I'm actually sort of okay with this for now. Maybe it'll slow down their growth a little bit. Because that's all going to be Frostling territory eventually. Alright, you are out of movement. These guys are probably... You know what? I'm going to treat these guys as meat shields for the upcoming battles with whoever is directly west of me. These other structures here, I will just wait for my Warlord's army to come through, because they can clear them all without losing anything. Although, actually, this is a bit out of the way. I might go down there and clear that with these armies. Yeah. It's out of the way, but it's also weak defenders, so I think to me it makes sense to send these guys down to go deal with that. We'll bring the Mammoth too. Both Ogres, Phantasm Warrior, the Healer, and we have one wounded Frostling Apprentice. I might actually want to bring a different one with slightly more health. Alright. Could actually split off some Ogres with Mountaineering and add 2 more units here. I will most likely auto-combat this as well. One thing that was pointed out to me is that I have been forgetting to uncheck this. Cast spells in auto-combat. Now, it doesn't matter in this case because I can't, but... Okay. Easy win, that gets me another tower. Alright, that's good to have. Alright, and since I remember to bring this guy down, I can now clear and take this structure. We're going to do no mercy, I guess. Auto combat. Make sure to uncheck the spells. If nothing else, just to get in the habit. Some nice stuff here. I mean, not nice items, but it's 188 gold and I can sell, so cool. That gives a little production boost to this city. And then this guy can start heading back, because he's not going to be able to clear a sunken city by himself. That's probably going to have to just be like that for the rest of the game. Oh, I forgot about the eagle I had way over here. Alright, cool. So we can maybe start to get an idea of how far the rogue and the dreadnought have expanded. Specifically, I'm wondering how far south do the enemies go on this western side of the map. Well, there is another city over here that has not yet been taken. They want free peace. Let me know when you're ready to talk. Okay. I'll take that gold. And probably try to end turn on a mountain, but I can't, so we'll close it. The next best thing is going to be a wetlands tile. And looks like more water over there. Now I'm wondering if this piece of water connects to this. Once I get the general kind of geography of the map sort of laid out in my head, this should be a little easier. Okay, the Raven underground. This guy was going to follow this river, I believe. And there's... dang it. That's annoying. I think... because if they attack me, they'll attack me from this tile. It's going to block him from going through. I might be able to trick them a little bit. Because I really want that gold. If I go... no, they'll still block me there. But if I go here... yeah, this should be safe. Yeah, this will work. If I go here, they'll probably attack me on the next turn. I'll just run away, and then just go around them and back the other way. Let's see. Was he running away from something? I don't remember. I haven't saved in a little while. I believe that I went this way and saw Archons, but now I'm not remembering for sure. They're just really everywhere underground. I think I kind of want him to go up. Well, no, that's all blocked off. Dead end. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure I saw Archons, although I don't know why I'd be sending him back south. If anything, it would make more sense to send him up north. I'm going to end his turn there, because if it is safe to go this way, that's where I would like to explore with this wolf. And he was turned facing this way, like he was coming this way, but for some reason, something in the back of my head is saying that I saw Archons over there. So I'm going to wait on this turn, and so he has more movement next turn to run if he needs to. Alright, Necro's army has got some business to take care of, but I think they need a turn of healing here. So I'll probably wait on that. Yeah, they gotta work on that undead healing. Dwarf Prospector, you were gonna go dig over there, but these spiders are kind of causing problems in that regard. I'm gonna have to back him up a couple spaces, because if the Fae move, they could go right through. But I'm hoping they go after my units up there. The ones that they should be able to see. Get another road to connect that, and I'm probably going to start working on a road to connect the Fae City. Although, no, I think this guy, I want to finish the road up here first. So we'll put him in with those units. Fortunately, there is plenty of dirt for this guy to dig up. A bonus gold income for a while now. Orc down here found a dead end, so he's going to kind of follow along where... Well, maybe he should go above ground. Actually, yeah. Let's mark whatever's above ground there. I never actually popped up that cave. And these are the leftovers, which, like I said, are just going to become basic frontline meat shields until I can field a proper army to this western location. For now, maybe they could take a tower. With help from these guys, they probably could. I'll still move them up, because I may have these guys come back and help take some towers, so I've got vision range in this area. Those guys are all good. I don't know... Oh, this was the guy I was sending way back. To go send items. Yeah, okay, I remember what was going on now. I just built other units to deal with that. Yeah, you're not worth the upkeep cost, to be honest, bud. I'm just getting rid of you. Go, you get to retire. Unemployed. Alright, you go here. All sorts of border notifications, but none of that really matters. I don't know if I can even... Does it tell me anything about borders that grew on this turn? Okay, it tells me about new alliances. And I'm sure, yeah, okay, so what I can do is cast spell and find... So I can still do the fertilized land stuff and all that. So I'm going to sow salt here. Here. Any new cities I've allied with on this turn. Got an alliance there too. I can't do anything with that city. I just met them, but I can't start changing the terrain yet until they're a vassal. So I think there is nothing else I can do on this turn. We'll go to the next turn. We'll talk about some more comments and see what happens next. Before I do anything, I throw down my quick save and let's go. The main thing I'm worried about going into the next turn, I think, is this guy disbanding because the army's not so happy, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that doesn't happen. Okay. If it does, I'm going to be really irritated about Elsewhere's critical success. So, back to the comments. I think we left off on one. We were talking about my Necromancer. So Sarah Feingold had mentioned that the Necromancer has gets Invoke Death at level 11 and also gets Undying. You may have access to both of them already. And I didn't get Invoke Death. I think it was insert username mentioned Undying. I didn't pick up either of those yet, but I probably should plan to get both of them. In fact, Undying is actually probably the next one I'll get. And then probably Invoke Death after that. Although Invoke Death does cost less. Maybe I will pick that up first. So I've got one available upgrade point now. But yeah, he needs to be getting those other Necro abilities that are very useful to him. So I'll keep an eye out on his stuff. He'll hopefully get a decent amount of XP on the next turn killing stuff in this area. The only problem is it's just kind of hard to keep my undead units all pieced together. They're falling apart too quickly. Elsewhere, I was going to jump and watch for her, but she's actually dead right now, so that's great, in the void or whatever. I already talked about the situation with Nuxbrom. I got to give credit to both Nelnico and Impregnable for informing me of that situation. That was the one about that Draconian city growing and taking over a library here. That's Nuxbrom right there. So good eye on that. Nelnico also mentioned that the Frostling city in the far west has a warlord structure on it. I didn't talk about this, but again, really sharp eyes. I would never have noticed this. But yeah, that's warlord buildings in there. So basically what that means is Mogwai owns this city. Just a little piece of intel that we can use to figure out where he is. Now, if Mogwai owns this city, but Mogwai is also at least a vassal owner of this city, he may have a far-reaching empire. I think most likely this is just a more isolated vassal, though. Kind of like this one appears to be for the for the Dreadnought, who, by the way, I just out of the corner of my eye saw him move his units. Oh wait, no, he's moving now. You know what? We'll see what these guys do. They may go after. No, they're going back. Okay, maybe the fact that this camp spawned another stack of Titans and crap on this turn scared them off. That's fine with me. Or it could be the fact that I'm actually in their borders. I kind of would like to chase down that little army, but I've got bigger things to do, so... I think I'll just take the Archons and try to absorb them. Most likely, he's going to come in and just capture them back. So we'll see what he does. From Tarsak, good advice here. Safeguard can be used to end battles in a draw. That could be handy for my Raven that's running around trying to scout out elsewhere's land. So, yes, good thinking there. Basically, survive 3 turns and then Safeguard, and you're basically guaranteed that the battle will end with no damage taken in 5 turns. And also from Tarsak, True Resurrect on the Necro would have been cheaper in battle with Age of... Well, it would have been cheaper to cast than the Resurrect Hero spell. Good point on that as well. Tarsak was the one who pointed that out to me. I think I talked about that a little bit in the last episode, but yes, makes a lot more sense to cast True Resurrect, which is actually cheaper than casting Resurrect Hero, because I think True Resurrect is 25, I think, and Resurrect Hero is 40, I think, base cost. Or maybe I'm thinking of the reduced cost from Age of Magic. I don't know. All I know is that Resurrect Hero is cheaper, regardless of whether Age of Magic is up or not. From Cantonese and Impregnable were the 2 people who reminded me that I accidentally apparently left cast spells and auto combat on in a few battles, which cost me some casting points. Good call on that. I need to pay more attention to it. I actually thought I did that right every time. I thought I always remembered to click it off, but apparently I did not, so I'll try to be more conscious of that. From Impregnable, suggested releasing any newly captured cities, especially on the front line area, as vassals, for many reasons. Predominantly of which, for one thing, they can defend themselves, but for another thing, it'll increase race governance, which is something I need to be working on with really all of the races right now, even Frostlings. So yes, anything that's on the front line, I'll probably just leave it a vassal until I actually have armies in the area that can, be a long-term, until I basically have everything behind it cleared. Because right now, what's going on with the rogue here, you know what? I didn't see where that army ran off to. Well, I can pop Mog or Iggy up and get a good view. But yeah, for now, anything that I'm going to take back there. Okay, here's the Ravens. But for now, anything that I take back in the background is going to be very, very vulnerable because it's going to be surrounded by enemy units. So it makes a lot more sense for me to just leave those cities as vassals so that they maybe can defend themselves. Another thing Impregnable mentioned is that no matter the size of the city, vassal cities are always released as vassals at the same speed, regardless of the size of the city. So there's really no point to not doing that, as far as I can tell. Since I was talking for half of this, I'll probably just leave this battle in. I normally edit these out, but that's okay. I'm already editing. I already have to remember to go back and cut and slice this whole episode together because of the whole crash that happened right in the middle of it. Alright. Come on over. Alright, well that leaves my Raven a path through now, and I can just go grab that gold on the next turn. Just wait for the Independents to finish their turn, and then we will be good to go. Alright. So back up top, and I'm thinking I may need to wrap this episode up here. I know I lost some time because of the battle, so this one may actually end up being shorter than I intended since some of it's going to get cut out. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, I think, guys. We're here right at the beginning of a new turn. So, actually one quick thing I do want to do is his spider egg hatched, so it did already give him that mount, so my warlord has some life steal now. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Apologize for the crash right in the middle, which may have screwed some things up with both the pacing of the video and the timing. There's not much I can do about that. This game just has a knack for crashing on me sometimes for whatever reason. Hope you enjoyed, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Spanglefan, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.